Hi FIN230 students, I just wanted to have a word with you about the final exam. As you know, I've already posted the revision material, the exam statement, the formula sheet and the sample exam solutions up in a folder under resources. So this talk is just giving you my perspective on how I set exams and what I look for when I mark them. Basically, I look at setting broad themes. You know, you won't be surprised in an exam I set I don't test some minute, minuscule concept of a topic. It's really very related to the learning objectives under each of the topics. That's what I'm assessing. Your understanding and your level of understanding of those. So I don't think there will be any surprises for you in the exam in terms of what I'm asking you about each topic. You do have a choice. It's 4 out of 6 questions, so you can really pick the ones that you feel that you're stronger at. You are given a formula sheet, which is I've already included as an attachment to that exam information. That will be identical to the one that's attached to the exam. Now that just a word about the formula sheet. It's really there as a backstop. You really should know what you're doing before you walk into the exam, and it's just in case you have a brain freeze. Okay, so that's really how I would like to see you approach the formula sheet. It doesn't tell you how to do it. It doesn't give you any indication of how to tackle the problems. It's really just there as a memory prompt if you need it. Okay, if you're cool without it, then that is fine. You will see I've included 2 formulas on bill pricing, which is the one I use in my examples, and the one out of the text, which is different to the method I use. We'd get the same answers. I don't care what you do. I'm looking for the right answer, not how you got there, I guess. The bond pricing formula I've included is the one out of the text. Again, I use a different method. Mine's very homespun. If you like, again, we get the same answer. If you want to do it the way I show you in the example calculations, by all means do it that way. So again, I'm very relaxed about methods. Why I do that is because a lot of students who I get in this subject do FIN211, which is very formula-based subject. I don't want them relearning different methods when they get into this subject. If you've learned it one way in a previous subject, by all means do it that way. Okay, there are about 20 different ways to price a bond. Everyone ends up at the same price, so it really doesn't matter. So yeah, I think you need to know what you're doing. The formula sheet isn't going to help you with that. Okay, it's merely a backstop and a support for a memory brain freeze, and I guess that's how I'd like to have you think of it. Okay, up to about 2 years ago I didn't include a formula sheet in this subject at all. Okay, and people got anxious about that, so I'd do anything to ease someone's anxiety about exams. So there's the sheet. I haven't noticed a tremendous change in the number of people choosing the calculation question or getting the calculation question correct, which is what I expected. Okay, if you don't know it before you walk in the room, the formula sheet ain't going to help you. Okay, but anyway, so that's just my personal view, but I'm happy to have it there. If it makes you happy, I want it there. So I guess what do I look for when I mark? I'm looking for your level of understanding. So the more you can put on a page, the greater detail you can give me, the greater sense I get of your level of understanding on a topic. Okay, so my advice is to plan your written answers. Just even dot points, on the bit that we don't mark or on a scrap paper. Some dot points about what you really feel you want to include, and then you won't forget them when you start writing. Okay, so a couple of minutes spent doing that I think is time well spent in an exam. But as I said, there's no over anxiety in this exam. If you've done the topics, you've done the review questions, you've looked at the subject review stuff, the sample exam, you will be absolutely fine in this subject. Okay guys, as always, please don't hesitate to contact me if I can give you any further assistance. Okay, bye.